はい。始まりました。ツイートして始めたいと思います。皆さん聞こえておりますでしょうか？始まりました。大丈夫？大丈夫ない？やばい。まあいいか。ちょっと、音声が足りなかったら教えてください。でも、始めたいと思います。皆さん、こんきびです。花星きびです。今日は、明けましておめでとうございます。なんか、頭を下がるが難しいけど、はい。明けましておめでとうございます。今日はお正月なので、みんなと雑談したかったと思っておりました。でも、雑談の問題がこちらです。まだ、ビューアーがないし、雑談には難しいと思う。普通は、まあ、リアル友で話すこともあるし、誰かが、来れば大丈夫なんですけど、これまでは、何を話するとちょっと困る。There's kind of a problem with Zatsudan because it's hard to like until somebody comes to like talk. So I guess I'll just play that spelling bee while I wait. But yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. I was gonna talk about like New Year's resolutions and stuff, but I should probably wait for somebody to come. At least that's how I think. Let's see, we got vote and total and newt loot. Vote. At. Can't. Hang. Bang. No. 誰か今日はどうですか？元気ですか？ How's everyone's New Year? I'm just playing the spelling bee. But... あ、頑張って。ありがとう。シャムシャムさん。今日はどうですか？お正月。まあ、日本ではお正月終わっていましたね。どうでした？お正月。楽しかった？何してる？来ましたよ。ハーフの方ですか？いや、実は全然日本人ではないです。完全に海外人です。なので、俺の日本語はちょっと、分かりづらい時もあるけど、やっぱりね、勉強したし、話すことが楽しいし、このチャンネルでは、まあ作った理由に含めてはもっと日本語を 話したかったし、みんなとシャムシャムさんとか、日本語で、話したかったので、いいかなと思います。でも実は完全にありがとうね。俺の日本語はまあ分析っていうのは、としてはなんか発音がうまいって聞いていたんだけど、俺でもわかるから俺のなんか考え速さがちょっと、遅い時もある、いい言葉を見つかるのがちょっと遅い時もある。なので発音がいいし、まあ日本語を喋るのが楽しいしいいかなと思うんだけど、そういう問題があって、なんか分かりづらいなら、すいませんね、ちょっと、お手柔らかに。でも優しいから、ありがとうございます。日本語うまい、上手って、言ってくれて嬉しいよ。実は俺メンヘラ時もあるから、そういう褒め言葉がめっちゃいい気分になる。まあみんなもそうでしょ。メンヘラでもメンヘラじゃなくても褒め言葉が、すごく気分がいいっていうか、まあ嬉しくないよね、褒め言葉。なのでありがとうございました。ありましたじゃない。ありがとうね。ありがとう。いや、ちょっと、まあ、俺、なんか、自信がないから、なんていうか、メンヘラでもあるからけど、そういうことじゃない。なんていうか、俺、基本的に自信がないから、まあ、まず、そもそも、このチャンネルを作った理由は、まあ、楽しいし、自分の自信を上がることが大事だと思います。それが去年、まあ2年前作ったんだけど、去年配信始めていたんで、すごく大事なポイントが、自分の自己自信がそもそも自分の、ことなんですけど、まあ自信を上げることです。みんなは優しいから、配信するとき、シャムシャムさんみたいに、めっちゃいい、めっちゃ優しいコメントが、読んで嬉しくなる。そして自分の自信を上がりました。でもそもそもあんまり自信がないタイプなんで、まあこれを続けたいと思います。そしてまだ自信を上がることです。今年も。そして来年も自信を上がって、まあできればもっと他の、なんていうか、 なんか、何でしたっけ、もっといい人になるっていうか、どうやって言えるかな。何を言いたいんですか。そもそも日本語でも英語でも俺を言っていることはわかんないんですけど、まあそういうことです。自信を上がって、本当、まあ、それは大事なんで、頑張ってね、何かの用事、でも、また見に来てくれて嬉しいです。応援してありがとうございました。次のまあ終わってないんですけど、次の配信で、シャムシャムさん、見かけたら嬉しいかなって思います。でも応援ありがとう。自分はまあ自信漢字はる。俺の漢字やば。俺までは自信でしょ。自信。はい。まあ、俺は配信することは自信が強いより自信を上がることだと思います。こういう小さいチャンネルではあんまり、悪い言葉あんまり受けてないのでそれはいいけど、まあこのチャンネルが大きくなったら多分やばいかも。そういうコメントがあるでしょ、多分。でもここまでは大丈夫だった。なので、そういうテンションでキープしてもいいかなって思います。やばい。俺の考え速度がめっちゃ遅い。コメント欄がないんだったら、ペガさんこんばんは。まだですね。It's still New Year's, right? My New Year's is okay. シャムシャムさん。じゃあねー。バイバイ。でも、yeah. I guess the college that I went to lost in a football game, which I guess I'm not that attached to the college, but I was kind of rooting for them because they were the underdogs. And I'm always rooting for the underdog stories. For the most part, I'm rooting for underdog stories, so. That was not as great, but yeah. And then I started the stream because I kind of wanted to just chat about, it's New Year's after all. But it also occurred to me that I have no idea like what to chat about because, there's just like, it's hard to chat. It's hard to do like a zatsudan haishin when like, and I don't want to complain about not having viewers because I really appreciate the people who do watch. But like, for zatsudan, it's like a lot of like talking, which is kind of hard to do without a chat. Because it's kind of like speaking to Abyss. Which if I wanted to do that, I would just like record, which I do. Which I'm going to start doing more this year, but still. Oh, I went to bed at around 5 a.m. today? 4 a.m. somewhere around there. But not because of New Year's. Literally, like, New Year's happened, and then I literally just went outside to Happy New Year to my family, and then I went back to doing what I was doing, and I just happened to stay up till 5 a.m. Some of it was preparing, like, for this channel, but some of it was also, like, cleaning Well, try not to clean too much because that's superstitious. I don't know, like, you're not supposed to clean on New Year's because you're supposed to clean on New Year's Eve. But, yeah, I mean, it was just a thing, I guess. I generally stay up till like 2 or 3 anyway, though, so. I'm jealous. You make it sound like it's really cool to stay up this late, but I'm jealous of you for being able to get to sleep. I think I'm an insomniac. Like, I haven't been able to get solid sleep, like at will sleep, I'll say, since I was in middle school, probably. I don't know. I'm the type that, like, when I go to sleep, I sleep for like a while, like the normal amount, like 8 hours or whatever. But if I try to go to sleep, it'll literally take me like 2 or 3 hours sometimes to get to sleep if I'm not like super tired already. I don't know. Do you like put your head on your pillow and then like you're out? Because that's so difficult for me. Because I just end up thinking about so many things and then it keeps me up. Wow, I'm so jealous. I think like my mom can do that and I'm always like, how? My brother can too, kind of. I'm more like my dad. Where it's like literally takes a... Well, my dad actually can go to sleep okay. He just doesn't. He doesn't like sleeping. But I would like sleeping. I just can't do it. So I get frustrated. And then I stay up on my phone or my iPad. I mean, I guess. Do you consider yourself sleepy like often? Because I don't, for me. Like, I really have to exhaust myself to get tired. Kombi-san, konbanwa. Hello. Talking about sleep right now. Because I actually think I'm literally insomniac, so... I'm jealous of people who can just like put their head on their pillow and then... Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to do work and that's like inconvenient sometimes if you fall asleep. But for the most part, it's like... I'm literally just playing on my phone. So I'm like, this is dumb. Give me a sleep so I can wake up tomorrow. I can't do it. See? Me too! Except... during that 30 minutes to pretend to sleep, I get bored, and then I start playing on my phone, and then it resets the cycle. Which is, like, really bad for you. Because, like, blue light and all that. And even if not for blue light, it's also, like, you're distracted and your mind's, like, stimulated. What? You just said that you can put your head on your pillow and go to sleep. And I was being jealous. Wait, so can you sleep or no? I don't know how, like, I know people who can literally, like, head on pillow, out. Without even being, like, tired, really. Just like, oh, it's nighttime? Sleep. Yeah. It's like that meme. The one where the brain, like, keeps somebody awake. Like, the girl awake. It was a very popular meme format for a while. I just said words that don't mean anything to a lot of people, but... Oh, also for me, random thoughts appear in my mind at all times. It's just they're the most distracting when they're at night. Oh well, I'll get over it. Well, I probably won't. But I live with it. It is what it is. It's 3:21 a.m. You're up? Me for real, just on my phone at, 4 a.m. in the morning. I said a.m. in the morning, 4 in the morning. And just like trying to get to sleep and then actively hindering my ability to get to sleep. Well, if it's 3:21 a.m., that makes sense. Yeah, and then my sleep, I do that too sometimes, and my sleep schedule's all off. Like, I'll wake up at 2 in the morning. What are my New Year's resolutions? I'm actually curious, like, I was gonna ask Kombi-san, how your New Year's was, because if it's 3:21 a.m., it means that you're, well, I guess you slept through a lot of it, but, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I talked a little bit about my New Year's resolutions in my shorts. Well, those were really just, like, what I'm gonna change around with my channel. But, so I guess it's not really resolutions. Nice, okay. And then you went to sleep, and then you took a nap. That makes sense. I do that all the time too. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I talked a little bit about like what I'm gonna change with my channel for my New Year's resolutions. But in terms of like actual, or not New Year's resolutions, I talked about what I'm changing for my channel for New Year's because it's like fresh start or whatever. But for my New Year's resolutions, the first one is I want to keep this video diary, okay? I'm probably not going to be able to follow through on it, but I'm going to try to do a video diary every day for like a year and see how it goes. And then the second thing is, wait, I said it. Oh, well, this one's kind of lame, but I should get a job. So it's kind of weird where like I want to stream, because the third thing that I want to do is I want to stream more. Because I'm going to stream on Twitch, I'm going to stream on YouTube, like normal. And then I'm going to stream games on Twitch more often. Like I'll just, if I'm playing a game, I'm going to stream it instead of just like playing on my own. So that is part of it. But another thing is that if I get a job, which is the hope, I will have less time. I know too. So like, it feels, well, I think I know too. I know like 1.99. Yeah. So I know like, I know English and Japanese. But I feel like I'm just very nervous though when I speak Japanese. It's not like I'm unknowledgeable, but I'm just very nervous. Ooh, you know 3. What 3 languages do you know? I know a lot of people are very multilingual in my chat. It's very impressive. Because like, I only learned Japanese because I was already like kind of learning it. Like, I was already like learning it through osmosis or whatever. Romanian, German, and English. Nice. My friend Dave, who comes on sometimes, really likes German. Well, he wanted to learn German one time. My other friend Wilson, who's here, is I'm not sure he wants to learn German, but he's just very interested in German like culture. But yeah, I always am really impressed with people who can learn languages, because like I was never really good at learning languages. Like my whole family, forced to learn. Okay, that makes well, regardless, it's still impressive. But like my whole family's not good at learning languages. Like my parents, well, I guess my mom learned English, but my dad doesn't learn languages and my brother doesn't learn languages. So our family's not really good at learning languages. I was just kind of already learning Japanese, so I just decided to get more serious about it. But then later, I tried to learn Korean, and I am so bad at it that I just gave up. Maybe I'll do like a Duolingo Korean stream. Dave might get like cringe though. Ooh, Italian. I've spoke to... Oh, Mandarin is super hard. Mandarin's like Japanese but harder. It's faster, there's more symbols. I could never. But if you do, I'm cheering for you. I really should learn Mandarin because like I'm Chinese, but too difficult. More than lots of kanji, it's like the entire alphabet system is kanji. Like there's no hiragana to save you. Realistically, using hiragana is already like a cheat. It's like a... Using hiragana is already kind of like a crutch. You're not supposed to do it that often. But Mandarin or Chinese is like that, but on steroids. I could never. But I'd applaud you if you did. Yeah. Oh, but back to Italian. My friend Biaco. My friend Biaco, who's been on stream several times. Gotta cut that. But my friend Biaco, who's been on stream several times playing Magic. He knows Dutch, and he said that he knows like some Spanish, and he knows Dutch, some Spanish, and some French. Obviously, he's English native speaker, and he said that he was gonna learn Italian, maybe. But then again, he also said Italian's like kind of perverted Spanish. Like, well, not perverted Spanish. It's like Spanish, Italian, and one more was like maybe French. I'm not sure. It was like they're like similar but different or something. I don't remember. I'm not that knowledgeable. I'm kind of talking out of my ass here. That makes sense, I think. I don't know. See, like, I always thought that Italian and Spanish were close, but then that's just because their characters are similar. I don't think they're actually close. Right. Both are Latin languages, but they both have a lot of modifiers, I guess, is what I'm thinking, rather than English. Hiragana is mostly used. Over katakana. Katakana is really just for borrow words. And sounds. So anything that gets translated straight from English, such as Netflix, for example, company names for the most part are katakana. But hiragana is what you would use mostly standard. And then kanji is what you would use with hiragana. I see. Yeah. Well, what did I take? I mean, like, I took Spanish in high school, and I don't remember any of it, so... And no offense, but I really don't have that much interest in learning it, because I was kind of learning it to, like... Or, I feel like... I mean, not there's a problem, but it's like... When I was learning it for school, it was very, like, you're forced to learn a language. And then when I found Japanese, it was, like, a good fit. I think I'm just bad when I'm forced to do things. I'm also bad when I'm choosing to do things, but that's a different story. But like, I'm especially bad at doing things that I'm forced to do because I'm just very like, I drag my feet a lot. So like, and then I just get like very jaded with things, and it's like, I really shouldn't do that. And it's almost like spite, which is like bad, but it's almost like spite insofar as like, if they're gonna tell me to do it, I'm gonna drag my feet, which is a really dumb way to do it because it's really not to force you. It's really like because it's a good skill to have. But I just lose all my motivation. I'm very bad with that. Russian's interesting. Well, I have a signed board by Usaka Sumire who's really into Russian. Yeah, I guess the difference for me though is that I very rarely try my best even for things that I enjoy. So trying to motivate me to do something, or trying to motivate me to try my best for things that I don't have any interest in is like even worse. I think I'm just a very unmotivated person, which is bad. But oh yeah, about Russian. I mean, like I like Usaka Sumine. She likes Russian. I hate being a procrastinator too, but it just is what it is. Like I hate being unemployed, but I am a NEET, by the way. That's what really like kills it for me. It's like every time I like gain like I work up the confidence to do something and it fails, I'm like never again. Because not only, right? Well, for me, it's like not only did I raise my hopes up and they were failed, now I lost all, like I wasted all this time and effort and like motivation for something that sucked. And then I like get discouraged, and then I quit, and then I don't do anything for a really long time. Sorry, I'm being negative in the beginning of the year, but I'm just speaking my mind. That's just the, I mean, you can kind of tell the kind of person I am. I hope you don't get scared away. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. That's why like I have all these ideas for the beginning of the year, and last year was the first year that my New Year's resolutions I actually kind of followed through on, which I guess is cool. I mean, it's not cool that it's the first time, but it is cool that I did this last year. So, and that New Year's resolution was to stream, so talk to you guys, so that was good. Mandarin is not the same as Cantonese, but I'm not Chinese. Well, I am Chinese. I'm not knowledgeable enough in Chinese to tell you how they're different, but I do know they're different. They're both like versions of Chinese with different. They have different rules. It's like, I'm pretty sure a Mandarin and a Cantonese speaker could understand each other, but they would think that it's very, very off. Like, I think it's like Australian English, British English and American English, but more far apart. Again, I don't know though, so, you know. Oh, whoa. Yeah, right. My bad. By the way, as for what I'm doing right now, I'm looking at the Steam summer sale, or not summer sale, New Year's sale, because I'm probably gonna buy some games. So I'm doing that while I talk to you, so don't worry about that too much. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's like probably there's some what's the word? It's probably just about like correlation and like learning Chinese and getting a better understanding of the Chinese, that you just learn both better. But again, I don't know. I mean, I would probably liken it to like people who teach something very basic. Like I had calculus friends who were teaching me algebra, and apparently their calculus got better because they got refreshed in like the algebra rules. That was kind of cool. I think I'm just bad at learning though. Yeah, I watch a lot of anime. In fact, I should actually be pretty much nearing the time for my what do you call it every 3 months? Other than every 3 months. So like every 3 months, ever since last year, I've been doing a anime like season review, if that makes sense. So you know how like anime is in season? Yeah, quarter of a year, exactly. So you know how like anime is in season? So there's like every season a new like group of anime comes out. I forgot I have to do that soon because we're already entering the new season of anime. But yeah, my favorite genre is like romance, drama, school type stuff, club stuff a lot. Like I mean, my favorite anime of all time is Clannad, but I like Chai Afro, I like March Comes In Like a Lion. Ooh, that's a good combination. I used to think for the longest time that my favorite genre was like shoujo anime because I liked romance. And then I realized that I really like shonen romances and I just like romance. I forgot what anime that did it specifically, but it was like, I think it was a bad one. Let me check. Like a shonen romance. What could it have been? Might have been like Masamune-kun's Revenge. But like, for example, Tonikaku Kawaii is a shonen romance and it's really good. So, oh, one of my favorites is Angel Next Door is a romance shonen. Really good. Yeah, if I were to recommend one, I definitely think Tonikaku Kawaii is really good. For like shonen romances. Let's see. What are other good ones? This is kind of a cheat, but Origairu is really good. Real Life is really good. Alpha-san, 明けましておめでとう。きゃー。久しぶり。元気でしたか？確か微熱か何かの風邪があったようなんですけど、大丈夫？今元気？よかった。最近、おすすめした切り抜きを見て、なんか自信かな、そういうことだと思ってたんだけど、まあ、来てよかった。そして、見たよ、すごくチャンネル登録者が増えてすごく、っていうか俺を超えて いたんですけど、俺のこと忘れないでね。普通に、今までみたいに、このチャンネルで、俺の配信を見てね。はい、見ましたよ。まあ、焼き餅っていうより、メンヘラ性が出たっていう、その数を見て、なんか、アルファさん、俺のこと忘れていってね。忘れないでね。絶対多分、もっと大きい配信者に、なって、見るんですけど、よかった、アフさんが来てくれて。こういう、なんか、雑談を楽しんでるから、ちょっとそれをしたら残念っていうことが思った。確か、アファさんもいつか配信するよな。確かアニメのワッチパーティーも、何かのレビューおすすめ的な配信が欲しかったんでしょ？今年配信するよ。じゃあ、まあ、俺は登録者なんで、配信したら見に来てね。よかった。By the way, Alpha-san is a Japanese viewer who recently, he started his channel pretty recently, and he does clips for like manga and stuff. So he pretty much exploded. I was saying that I don't want him to forget about me when he's famous. そっか。じゃあ、まあ、待つね。待つっていうより、俺が普通に配信するから、どっちでも俺が、アルファさんの配信を見に来ても、アルファさんがこっちに見に来ても、まあ、話して、まあ、喋るのが楽しいから、よかったなと思います。最近いいアニメが出た？多分、今日は水曜日なんで、明日配信するか。何をする？確か、明日、バイトの、記事出したいけど。まあ、明日配信するか。まあ、新しいアニメの季節なんで、まあ、新しいアニメが出るので、やっぱりね、レビューが、シーズンレビューが欲しいから、そういうことが多分、1週間以内、やってると思う。I'll probably be doing like my regular seasonal anime review within the next week. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, because I kind of wanted to submit a resume tomorrow. あの花が超好き。確か、まあ、もう言っていたんだけど、俺が連続、クラナのプラメも、あの花、4月は君の嘘を連続で見た。トミーさん、おかえり。Welcome back. Alpha-san has come to the stream, and Alpha-san is a Japanese viewer who likes anime otaku. So I enjoy speaking with him in Japanese a lot. But yeah, he exploded with viewers, so I'm very happy for him. But I told him not to forget about me. Because he's exploding, but he's cool, so he's not going to, right? But まあそういう時期が多分初 10回シリーズで暗いあの花、4月君の様子を、プライムも、そして多分カノンを見た。連続で。俺の脳がもうダメでした。超悲しかった。っていうか、もうメンヘラなんで、そういうことが、まあ、湧いてくるかもしれないけど。Thank you. ありがとうございました。That was a really nice compliment. I feel like I've told that a lot, and I really appreciate it. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm like, how do I say? Like not doing things to like boost my channel, I guess. Because really boosting my channel isn't something that I'm like super concerned with, if that makes sense. Or like, obviously I appreciate subscribers and I really like having subscribers. And I was trying to make a push for 300 by the end of the year. But, so I do like look at the numbers, but when I stream or when I like make a video or whatever, I really don't do it for, you know, views or whatever. So like, because of that, how do I put it? Because of that, I don't really know about like what's the right thing to do so much as just like I do the things that I want to. Like I make the stuff and I like release the stuff that I want to. And that's why like so many things change for me, because I'm like, hey, I'm just like a guy. I'm just like a dude who streams, right? And because I'm just a guy who streams, it's like I can change anything I want with this channel like whenever I want. I'm just trying to figure out what I think is like the right thing to do. But kind of for that reason, it's like, even though I don't make it to like get a lot of viewers or whatever, I just really appreciate people who do watch, and yeah, so thank you. Very nice compliment. 確かアルファさん、まあ前 Thank you. I mean, I don't really know if it's staying humble if like, you know, I don't think there's anything to be humble about, but I don't know. But yeah, thank you. でもアルファさんは前配信見に来た時はまあ風邪でしたね。そしてその前はまだプラメも終わっていないっていう、まあ終わりましたが、俺の何でしたっけ、言葉はアファさん助けて、日本語の言葉の、もう一回見ることは何でしたっけ？ Oh, thank you. You did see though, right? I'll keep posting my TikTok, but I wanted to make this video diaries for my YouTube. So sorry if that's inconvenient. But yeah. We'll see how that goes. I mean, even if it doesn't go well, I probably won't go back to posting connections to YouTube. I think the bigger problem is that I didn't like how it just like was very crowded, because at some point, okay, I'm going to talk about kind of maybe something not uncomfortable, but like a little bit more technical maybe, where like, I don't know if I've been asked this before about like why I stream with a VTuber model, but you know how a lot of people stream. Okay, that's unfortunate. I don't know if you could just watch it through whatever. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll post like compilations or something. I don't know. But how do I put it? Like kind of why I started streaming with a VTuber isn't because like I know some people start streaming with a VTuber for like privacy, and some people start streaming with a VTuber like for whatever reason, right? The reason why I started streaming with a VTuber is literally just because like it gives me confidence, even though there's like stuff I want to do with like not my face specifically, but like I don't want to force you to do anything you're uncomfortable with, but yeah, for at least the time being, I don't plan to post my connections to YouTube. Another thing is, and I for the most part make it for me, right? So it's not like it bothers me so much, but like there was kind of a confliction, I guess, between like my YouTube, which I guess, even though I do English and Japanese, is kind of like in my head more geared Japanese because like I'm trying to practice speaking, right? But my TikTok really is just for connections and Wordle, so yeah. Alpha さんお帰り。ちょっと聞いていたんだけど、もう一回言ってね。日本語の言葉のもう一回見ることは何でしたっけ？例えば、もう、5年以上前、プラメモを見たんだけど、2週間くらい前、もう一回見ていて、まあ、超泣いたんだけど、そういうまた見るのが日本語の言葉は何でしたっけ？ああ、そっか。I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I actually have that same issue with a lot of things because I like am very OCD about a lot of things. So something that always annoys me is you can't really turn off like recommendations on Amazon. So if you look into something on Amazon, they will not stop recommending you it, which is annoying if you just wanted to do like a one-time purchase. So I get it. I don't know. I feel like maybe you can, I don't know, make it, and if you don't like your feed, then you delete it, but I don't know. Like, you can delete your account and make another one, but that might also be like data. So I don't know how you feel about, like, I don't want to force you to do anything you're uncomfortable with, like with TikTok and data and all that, but I'm just kind of warning you. そうだね。そうだね、アファさん。実は、クリスマスで俺のふるさとで書いたんだけど、いろいろ、古い友達で会って、俺のチャンネルのことを、話してて、そういう友達が、登録者したんですけど、登録者になったんだけど、300人に、達成しましたが、誰かが、どうやって、言葉はわかんないんだけど、登録してない方が、いたんだって、299になった。実は、俺はあんまり俺のチャンネルのことあんまり話してないんですけど、リアルで。でも、友達ならいいって思う。ちょっと、まあ、自信が強だと分かっていたんだけど、なんか、俺の親戚とか、そういうもっと大人っぽい親戚が、俺のチャンネルを見つけたらちょっと恥ずかしいじゃないですか。それは思う。Oh, you got a new phone? Sick. Ah, but the... Interesting. So maybe it's having a hard time connecting. I don't know. But cool. Nice. I always liked getting a new phone. Maybe I should get a new phone now. Last time I got a new phone was like 3 years ago. But then again, it's working just fine. I don't need to replace it. I don't have to be like trendy. I can spend that money on other stuff. Like my very expensive 3D printer. So だね。俺も友達はなんか登録しても、構わないっていうより、ありがたいんだけど、なんか、親戚とかは、まあ親とか、あんまり俺のチャンネルを見つけたらちょっと恥ずかしいじゃないですか。俺だけちょっと、まあ、時々、本当に時々なんですけど、メンヘラ性が出るので、それもちょっと、なんか、親にバレたくないっていう。まあ、もうわかるけど、親はもうわかるけど、俺のメンヘラ性が出てる。でも、ちょっとね。そうだね。でも、アファさんのショート動画がバズり始めて、そして、まあ、青の箱がめっちゃいいから、そしてアファさんが超センスがいいので、青の箱とか、何でしたっけ確か、5等分何のシリーズがわかんないんでしたけど、確かいい、シリーズで、ショート動画出してるから、多分同じセンスで、はい、5等分でした。でも多分同じセンスのオタクがショート動画を見つけて、まあ、センスいいなって思うし、努力しました。確かに怖いけど、まあ、ちょっとね、羨ましい。いつも言ってるけど、俺は、まあ、登録者は欲しいけど、あんまりこだわりたくないかもしれないって思う。そして、まあ、あんまり登録者についてはこだわりたくないけど、大勢の方がいいでしょ？なので、確かに、早いけど、まあ、おめでとうって感じ。Well, I think the same as about like a lot of other languages. Like, obviously, whatchamacallit? Like, Chinese seems to be the hardest, and like English is obviously difficult if it's not your first language. But I guess for me, Japanese was just never that difficult because I never like actively. That's not true. I feel like I have actively tried to learn Japanese, but it's like I've never really been that concerned about learning Japanese because I was always a terrible student. Like, I was always a terrible student, and I literally took the Japanese classes because they were like, I don't want to say free credits, but they were pretty easy credits for me, and they taught me things that filled in some gaps. But like in school, I was always a terrible, like awful, I was always a really, really, really bad student because I'm horrible at tests and my memory is terrible. Yeah, Alpha-san. 本当に頑張ったかがあって、それだけです。まあ、配信、まあ、無理にさせたくないけど、いつかね、アーファさんが配信をしたら、俺もアニメオタクなんで、そういう配信があるから、もし、一緒に配信してもおかしくないっていう、まあ、無理させたくないけど、まあ、そういうこともなくもない。そうだね。俺もそう。多分、1週間以来、俺のシーズンデビュー的な配信があるので、まあ、前おすすめしたワッチパーティーもすごく、なんというか、いい提案だと思います。そう、俺がコラボを、まあ、俺はあんまり強めなタイプではないから、はっきりコラボしたいっていう、ことはしてないけど、アーファさんが俺のことを理解してくれてコラボしたいです。でもまあ無理させたくないし、いろいろ、考えることが多いけど、でも俺がしたいっていう、まあそれから俺がありがたいけど、多分まあなんか1ヶ月後で、アーファさんが配信することを始める時は1000以上の登録者が超えるかもしれないから、アーファさんが良ければそれでも配信しても俺が嬉しいけど、なんか俺のことを超えるより、数倍も、超えて、ちょっと俺のこと嫌かもしんないと思う。でも嫌じゃなかったらすっごく嬉しい。でもさん、how are you? こんばんは。でもさんさん、I'm doing okay. Today was a pretty good New Year. I had a lot going on, I think, and I'm trying to plan a lot of things, but this stream's been a lot of fun, I've been able to talk to a lot of people and all that, but yeah. And yeah, I mean, my problem is I can't go to sleep, but sometimes I'm unable to sleep, and then I'm tired, if that makes sense. Like, I'm tired physically, or like, not physically, but I'm like tired mentally, but I'm not tired physically enough to like, go unconscious. And it's just like, sitting there. And then also like 2 days ago, I kind of caught a cold, so that was, or maybe 3 days ago, I was like kind of caught a cold, so yeah. ちなみにアルファさん、英語で、元気とか、最近どうっていう、Alright, have a nice day. Happy New Year. 明けましておめでとう。まあ英語で、最近どうっていうコメントがあって思っていたんだけど、確かアルファさんは風邪をひいちゃって、そうだね、 なので、ちょっと説明したいんだけど、俺の、説明力はないかもしれないけど、思ったんだけど、最近、その配信で確か風邪をひっちゃっていた。俺も、前言ってなかったんだけど、俺もなんか3、4日前、俺も超微熱がかかってやばかった。なので、よかった。まあ、前さっき話したんだけど、忘れました。俺も病気っていうか、微熱がかかって、言っているか言ってないのかわかんないんですけど、そういう、まあ、アップデートとか、それだけです。まあ、シンプルに、アーファさんも俺も同じぐらい風邪か、そういう病気がかかって、よかった。2人とも治せてよかったです。ちなみに、じゃなくて、先週は、何日配信したっけ？確か、こちらです。確かこちらです。それが3日目前なので、それが5日前で、俺が微熱をかかったのが4日前でした。なので、同じくらい、微熱をかかりました。I was actually talking about that earlier, where that's a good point. Where like, not only is it good for just in general, but also like I have a kind of like, I don't want to like pat myself on the back too much, so I'm trying to find a word. はい、実は、今日の初の方が日本人でした。確か。多分。話してよかった。でも、なんか、多分、日本語を話してるときは、多分頑張りすぎかな。そして多分考えすぎだと思う。もっと噛んで、考えたらいいなって思うんだけど、そういう自信が多分ない。But yeah, about having a small community, it's like I talked about that earlier. Where like not only is it good to like have less haters and like everyone that comes is super nice, or they just don't say anything because that's cool too. But I'm also somebody who would take a lot of it to heart, so I think I'd be very bad with like actual hate mail. I think. But yeah, but I will say earlier today, it wasn't for a really long time, but when I started it, because this is like a talking stream, it is kind of like if there's no one here, it is kind of hard to like talk to no one, if that makes sense. So I'm really glad everyone came pretty quickly actually, but you know, sometimes it's like I'm just sitting there and I'm like, okay, I don't really know what to talk about because I don't want to talk to no one. っていうか、まずは配信の じ方じゃあ、どうやって配信するかわかんないってこと？それはまあ簡単だと思うんだけど、多分 DM しても全然俺はプロではないし、すべての仕業が知らないけど、配信だけでもこういう、雑談とか、ゲームしても大丈夫。ゲームも大丈夫ですけど、こういうただで配信始まるのが全然俺も教えるよ。多分、Twitter ありますか？ X で。今 X。ちょっと。今 DM をできるかできないのかわかんないんですけど。まあ、とりあえずなんとかなる。X でも、ここでも、DM しても、それをまた、そっか。じゃあ、ディスコードでもディスコードを、チャットには無理かな。LINE もそうか。どうやってまあ、全然教えるけど、LINE はあるけど、なんというか、DM しては無理かな。どうやってはい、俺は LINE 持ってるけど、どうやってアーファさんと、一緒にするのがちょっとむずいかな。そして多分3年以上使ってないんですけど。Also, wait a second. I will answer the biggest three questions. Sorry. I got kind of distracted because Alpha-san is curious on how to stream. So, wanted to kind of square this away a little bit. 交換するところだよね。はい。交換がむずい。多分、普通に、名前を出すことができるけど、まあ、その仕方がわかんない。そして多分、もっと、顔バレが欲しいから、ちょっと待ってね。ごめん。俺は、信じるけど、それでもちょっと、それでも無理。ごめん。実はあんまりすごく心配していうより、まあこれ欲しい。 ライベシーはあんまり気にしてないけど、それでも、こういう、なんとか。正しい、進み方したいので、ちょっと待ってね。多分、本当に、俺を読書したいんですけど、読書したいなら多分、インターネットバリバリなんですけど、それでもちょっと、できるだけやりたいです。LINE のアイコン変えたら、はい、今変えます。名前も、アイコンを今変えてます。実は前は本当に俺の顔が全然バレているので、ちょっと俺のグッバイ宣言のアイコンが欲しい。すいませんね。どこでしたっけ？どこでしたっけ？あった。違う。全然ちゃう。全然ちゃうねん。どこでしたっけ？すいませんね。こんなに時間をかかせちゃって。待ってね。もうすぐ終わるから。はい。大丈夫です。そう。どこで交換する？それが大事。それが、知らなかったポイント。そして、LINE は、多分、全世界で大丈夫なんですけど、着なかったら多分、まあ、それは、あったら考える。どうやって交換する？フレンド ID が持ってる？それだったら、俺がアーファさんを見つけて、あ、インスタは持ってる。はい。なんで俺が考えてくれないのかわかんないんですけど、俺は花持ちだ、キビ。花持ち10キビ。多分、俺のシンデレラの、デコさんのシンデレラの俺が描いた、画像です。 By the way, my biggest fear. So I'm just like a general scaredy cat. I have like kind of a fear of pain, I guess. Here, I should type my Instagram to make it easier. ちょっとね、アルファさん。花持ち。LINE でも大丈夫けど、そのインスタでは、もっと LINE を交換やすいと思う。そしてみんな全然インスタをフォローしても大丈夫。実はあんまりインスタは使ってないけど合ってる。Yeah. I'm just scared of a lot of things. I don't know. Yeah, I get it. I mean, it sucks when you're more like mentally tired than physically tired. Because you can't get to sleep, but you still want to go to sleep. And then sometimes I'm not physically or mentally tired, I just know I should get to sleep. Insta に送ればいい感じ？はい。全然いい。多分、そのままでフォローしても大丈夫。ちょっと待って。Well, maybe I'm looking at it differently. I would think that the opposite is worse. Because you're tired mentally, but you don't have the physical tiredness to go to sleep. If you're physically tired but not mentally tired, then I feel like you can just scroll on your phone. And because you're not mentally tired, it's not that taxing. But I don't know. はい、全然、インスタで送れて、はい、全然いい。じゃあ、俺は普通に、たまにはインスタをチェックして、アルファさんの DM を、もらって、LINE で交換できると思います。できなかったら、インスタでも全然いい。それでも、LINE でもインスタでも。でも、今は、はい、QR コードでもいい。今は LINE で、インスタで LINE 交換をするプラン。プラン変更してもいいけど、そういう、感じがいい。Can't sleep if it's after 10 a.m. Until when? I mean, I just can't sleep in general when I'm not tired, so. 残念すぎる。どうやってこの棒が対するのか全然わかんないんだけど。にゃんこ先生がすごくYeah, me neither, for the most part. Unless it's because I stayed up. だって、 多分来月にはもう700が超えているんでしょうか、じゃないんでしょうか。だってたった1月ではもう300人超えて、そして今月が同じぐらいでも600だし、普通は、2ヶ月より1ヶ月の方が、もっとバズると思います。なので多分俺の思ってるだけなんですけど、来月には600か700が合ってると思います。あるわそう、でも来月にはコラボしてまあ多分来月はトラブルがあって来月は無理けど、できれば早くコラボしてもっと、自分で自分の声で全然発表する大丈夫でも全然おもろい、青の箱のショート動画が出すから、アルファさんのチャンネルチェックしてね。You still have exams? Wait, you have exams that early? やば。Wait, are you already back in school? That sucks. No way, right? No way, right? Is it a work thing? Sounds like a school thing. Do you not have a break? I feel for you. Damn. Okay, but they already told you have a exam? Or do you have the syllabus? Is that what's happening? Okay. Well, I mean, very on the spot of you. I used to do that same thing where I literally just I calculated all my grades in advance to see exactly what scores I needed, and then I went for that. You know how we talked about it being procrastinator? I never did any work over what was expected of me. So if I already had a 90%, I would basically just quit.実はそんなに詳しくないかな。俺のことを超えていたので、アンファさんの方が多分早く、見つかるでしょでも詮索することもなくもないか。Yeah, no crap. You're I mean, if you told me you were English, I would not have batted an eye, so, you know. But you said you were Romanian, so. But yeah, I mean, I guess I don't think that hard about whether my English is super advanced or not, but yeah, I mean, I felt no sort of drop off, so yeah. Yeah, I couldn't tell because I don't know you're Romanian, but the fact that you said your English level, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, interesting. Very worldly. Wait, what am I trying to say? Okay. Okay, so you can Alpha さん、いつお金をもらえるポイントについてなんですけど、500登録者で、動画3枚、まあ3ヶ月で動画3枚アップして、そして、3000の時間、3000時間で、誰かの、ビューカウントとか、そして、3万円、3万円じゃなくて、300万のショート動画の再生。なので、まあ、500に今月多分超えて、もう3枚動画以上もアップして、なので、3000時間か300万のショート動画再生。結構大変かもしれないけど、こういう、まあ、俺はまだ素人なんですけど、確かこういうことが、バズり始めたら全然すぐ、追いつけるよ。そういう感じがします。You go to Italy with school? I guess that's not that far if you're in Romania, but you know, I always thought that like school trips was something that like people did all the time. And then when I was in high school, we never did any trips. It's like you have to do it yourself. It's like we spent almost all of our time in school. Not once did we have like a, I don't know, like a theme park, like an amusement park day, or like we're all gonna travel in a bus to like some, I don't know, nearby city or something. And I was always expecting some sort of like trip, and we never got it. I don't know how close Italy and Austria is. My world geography is really bad. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. But like, you know, even in anime, they have like, and not just anime, it's obviously modeled after real life. In Japan, they have like trips to like, if you're in Tokyo, you go to Kyoto and vice versa, right? If you're in Kyoto, you have a trip to Tokyo or whatever, right? I never got a school trip. It was so weird. Maybe in like middle school, we went to like a theme park or something. Still, I felt very scammed. Okay, that I'm not envious about. I'm a very indoorsy person. I do not like I do not like exercise at all. Oh, that's another one of my New Year's resolutions, by the way. One of my New Year's resolutions is to go outside and walk at least once a week. I literally have spent weeks before without, well, for the most part, I spend most of my time without exercise, period. So, I mean, I've gone days literally without leaving the house, but... Oh, nice. At least that's something. But, like, I just don't like physical activity. I'm not an outdoorsy person. I spend all my time indoors. And even when I go out, it's like my dad or like my family's gonna drive me places. And then that's still indoors, basically. I said today was going to be a short stream, but I've enjoyed talking so much that I didn't even think about it. Walking? Jealous. That's kind of a joke in my family. I always wanted to be somewhere where I can like walk to school with friends. Not that you would do it very often. You'd probably still just walk there and then see them at school. But because like I didn't live close to my school, my dad drove me to school every day. It was just really annoying. I don't want to say it was really annoying. It was probably more annoying for him than it was for me. But like, I always felt really annoyed because I wanted to like be able to wake up and go outside and just like spend time with friends. That never really happened. But like I said earlier, rather than somebody who overcomes adversity, like this bad thing happened to me, I'm gonna overcome it and become a stronger person. I'm the type of person who gets hit with adversity and I'm like, see, it's not my fault that I suck because the adversity hit me. When really I should use the adversity as a chance to buckle down. I use it as an excuse to get out of stuff. That's what I've done my entire life, which is a very bad trait. Surprisingly, I was never really late to class. I've been absent and skipped several times, but I don't really remember being late. Because being further away means that like you have less of a... No, I might have been late once or twice. But being far away kind of means that you have to wake up earlier or else like you have no margin of error. I guess that makes sense. I figure you just go to school and say you left it at home and you're not late. At least then you don't get the double whammy of being late and without your books. I don't know. I mean, I also... So this is really dumb. I know lockers aren't that, like, actually that useful or whatever. Or not that useful. I know lockers aren't, like, that big a deal or anything. But after seeing them in, like, TV shows for so long, I always wanted to go to a school that had lockers. And I was like, dang, that's so cool. You can, like, drop a love letter in somebody's locker. Or like, you don't have to carry around all your books all the time. But then you still have to kind of carry them around. So. So yeah, Alpha-san. 先週は青の箱が出てないでしょということで、明日は次の、エピソードが出てくるでしょう。超楽しみ。What country have I always wanted to visit? Well, Japan. And then I did in 2019. Well, how do I put this? I really didn't care about visiting. I really didn't care about travel when I was younger, like in high school, in like middle school. And then in high school, I wanted to go to Japan. And then at the end of high school, I went to Japan. And now the country I want to visit now is still Japan. And if it's a new place, then Korea.は見てなかったんだけど、アファさん。協力者でだけでもない。ショート動画がめっちゃブズるでしょ。万人超えてやば。万人超えただけじゃなくて、連続4枚が出てやば。Yeah, I mean, I probably wanted to, like at certain times in my life, but for the most part, I'm much more interested in Asia than Japan. Or not Asia than Japan, Asia than Europe. But that's just me. I like Asian countries more. The thing is, I'm just not that interested in nature, and I'm not that interested in like historic sites, which kind of rules out a lot of Europe, if that makes sense. And like, because all my hobbies are Asian, like obviously Japanese is like mostly, but even the non-Japanese hobbies I have, it's like I like gaming. Like Faker is the greatest of all time, and see, I'm just a shy person by default, so I'm not sure I would be able to talk to people very much. I wouldn't go up to random people and all that. But yeah, like the reason why Korea after Japan is like I like gaming, so I would want to see Faker and all the like the T1 stuff maybe. Yaba. Oh, mate. ごめん。お父さんが Alexa で呼びました。My dad used my Alexa to call me. I'll probably be ending the stream pretty soon. He made some food, so I want to go eat. But I'll see. Have I seen Weeaboo by Filthy Frank? No, I haven't. Yeah, I want to be less shy, but I don't think it starts by dropping me in London and talking to people. It might start with dropping me in Japan and trying to talk to people. But I mean, it is really what you make of it. But what I was saying about like Korea is like all of my hobbies that aren't Japanese or I guess American, which that's not special, that's just me. Oh, yeah. No, I'm aware. I just don't know the Filthy Frank thing. Oh yeah. But all the ones that aren't Japanese or I guess American, which isn't special, is like, you know, Faker, T1 and Faker, that's Korean, that's, you know, gaming. And then I have some interest in K-pop. I don't do it all the time. I don't sing it for my thing because my Korean's just not good enough, and I think that's kind of like iffy. But I like some K-pop. And then yabai. Corner 配信する いや、前話してたんだけど、最近出た、なんていうか、マイサイド。MI サイドが出てるんですけど、それを買おうかな。それを買って、プレイするか。いや、これ、ホラーじゃないか。ホラーっぽいでしょ？わかんないんだけど。青に、確か言ってたよね。青に。浴びてみるか。やばい、やばい、やばい、やばい、やば。青に。そして高くないか。今、めっちゃ安い。じゃあ買おう。買おうか。今、青に買います。じゃあ、いつかホラーゲーム配信する。いつかわかんないんですけど。実は、ホラーはすっごく苦手なんですけど、みんなといるならいいかなと思います。実は、ホラーがこんなに苦手で、パズルゲーム、何でしたっけ？ Return of the Oberdeen. It's like Return of the Oberdeen or something. こういうゲームが、パズルゲームなんですけど、パズルゲームなんですけど、すごく、不気味なことが多くて、俺には無理でした。パチンコ？ガンブルのこと？俺は時々ガンブルしますが、パチンコはあんまりですよね。そして、オンラインはあんまりガンブルしてないか。Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about landmarks, but if I go, I'll take a picture. Like, I'm not gonna go to France and not go to see the Eiffel Tower. Or, it's France Eiffel Tower, right? I'm not gonna go to France and not see the Eiffel Tower, but I don't have it as one of those things where I have to check out the Eiffel Tower before I die, if that makes sense. アニメのパチンコ？これ、ある？オンラインですか？ Yeah, I just don't feel the need to have to go to France to check it out. And the same goes with a lot of things, really. Like, I'll go for other things. Actually, I'm going out of the country sometime in the next 2 months to go to Toronto to see a hockey game, which is not considered to be a landmark. It's just something I want to do. Exactly. If I go to Rome, why wouldn't I see the Colosseum? If I go to Paris, or France, why wouldn't I see the Eiffel Tower? But I'm not gonna go there just to see those things. I really could not care less about going to see them. But I also think that it'd be a really lame trip to go and not see them. I mean, even going to Japan and not seeing Fuji is like, you don't have to climb it, you just have to go see it. Like, take the Shinkansen and see the big mountain, you know? Like, at least do that. I wouldn't go to China and not see the Great Wall. I wouldn't... Yeah. I really don't care about like Machu Picchu or any of like the stone landmarks either. Stonehenge. But if I go, I'll see it. That's very healthy. I don't like physical activity, but I admire you for liking physical activity, climbing mountains and stuff. I mean, photos are good, but this is a very, very silly way to look at it. If I just cared about the photo, I would Photoshop myself into the background. I just don't care that much. Like, again, I'm not gonna go and not take my picture with them, but I'm not gonna go just to see it. That's just not me. I mean, that's very admirable. Hell, I once went with my friends to a college campus that my friend was attending, and I was tired after like a 1 mile hike. That wasn't even like up a mountain. It was just like a trail. No, it was like a 4 mile trail. But it was like a really small trail. Maybe it was longer than 4 miles. I don't remember the exact name. But there was a really short trail. And I was the most gassed. And I was just like, oh, sorry, you know, physical activity just isn't my thing. まあ、ごめん、ちょっと、流したんだけど、アファさん、アニメのパチンコって何でしたっけ？オンラインのことですか？俺はあんまりパチンコはしてないけど、まあ、バレンタインとかでもあるかな。ちょっと、調べてみるか。今は何を探しているのかわかんないんですけど。やば。That's so, like, just reading those numbers, that's way too much physical activity for me. By the way, I think I'm going to be ending this stream before 8 o'clock. Sorry. Thought I should have warned you guys, but my dad called and said food's ready, and I'm really hungry now. それで、実はお父さんが、連絡して、晩ご飯を作ったので、多分10分以来配信終わるけど、ごめん。多分次の配信は明日か土曜日かな。なので、終わっても大丈夫っていうところです。By the way, my next stream will probably either be tomorrow, I'll be doing an anime stream, or Saturday. Oh, I forgot to mention. This is something that I should have put in my shorts, but I didn't. I'm not going to do weekly karaoke anymore. I will probably keep up with weekly mahjong, but weekly karaoke was too much of a chore. And I like karaoke, but I don't want to sing too much so that I stop liking karaoke. So, cool. Yeah, thank you. I didn't want to make you do it, but I do appreciate it. But yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna stop doing karaoke every Saturday. I'll probably make it a once a month thing. Maybe once every, like, twice a month, but that's no more than that. Because I did like a kind of weekly karaoke thing for last year, and after a while I started running out of things to sing. So. 日本人の方は、まあ、カラオケについてなんですけど、今年は毎週麻雀は続けるけど、カラオケは多分1ヶ月なことです。なぜかっていうか、来月じゃなくて、去年はごめん。カラオケは多分1ヶ月で1か2回ぐらい。なぜかっていうと、去年は カラオケできるだけ毎週なことなんですけど、すごくめんどくさかったし、5日ぶり、すごく、まあ、楽しくないっていうことで、なので、今年は1ヶ月で5日にぐらいの配信、フットワーク配信で、そういう配信がもっと長く、楽しいと思います。次いつ？土曜日かな？多分土曜日で、多分土曜日のことは変わらないけど、毎週ではない。多分次は多分3日目ぐらい、俺の土曜日でアルファさんの前言ってたかったんだけど忘れました。アルファさんはまあ日本人、もちろん日本人なんですけど、俺が夜配信でアルファさんのちょっと待って、時間ちょっと待ってね。ごめん。待って。18時、今より18時よりどっちがいい？俺は多分カラオケを、もっと、俺の夜になるから、その方が楽ですか？アルファさん。俺が2時で配信して、それがアルファさんの19時で、そういうことが楽ですか？それとも普通の方がいいですか？どっちがいい？例えばなんだけどさ、このライブはもっとそういう配信するから、まあ普通でもいいか。じゃあ朝配信でしょ？そういうことでも構わないんですか？俺は全然日でも構わないんですけど。逆に言えば、アルファさんが配信するだったら、配信したらいつ配信しますか？朝？それとももっと昼ですか？目がないか。まあいいか。普通かな。まあ大丈夫。あんまり考えなくてもいい。普通は配信を スケジュールして大丈夫かな。実は配信終わるところなんで、最後にコメントありますでしょうか？ You got no games to play? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. I did not. Oh, I did know that. I did know about the romance language. I did know about the romance languages. I did not know that Spanish was considered it. But yeah. ありがとうね。実はもっとスケジュールしたかったんだけど、まあ普通に俺のスケジュールして、前から話してて発表して、それで来ても、よかったら来ると嬉しいかなって思います。多分まあ絶対アルファさんが見てほしいのがいつかの、アニメ雑談来てほしい。まあアルファさんはアニメオタクなんで、そういう配信が楽しいかなって思います。I mean, yeah, no duh. I don't like aches. That's why I don't climb and do physical activity. But that's also why I have bad muscle atrophy, so both sides of the same coin. Okay, I've been keeping my dad waiting on this food for like a while now, so I'm gonna end this stream soon. So, but it was really fun talking to you guys on New Year's. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really glad everyone could come. I was kind of worried because Zatsudan's it's kind of hard when you don't have people to talk to, so I'm really appreciative that everyone came and had a good time talking to me on New Year's or for Alpha-san the day after New Year's. But yeah, so sorry to end the stream here, but I will be. I mean, it was a lot longer than I expected it maybe, but I enjoyed talking to you guys. So yeah. でもお父さんが待ってるから晩ご飯を作って、今待ってるので、配信終わりたいと思います。ケイガさんありがとう。まあお父さんが待ってるから配信終わりたいと思います。本当にすごく楽しかったし、本当は雑談には、見てる方が必要なんでちょっと心配したんだけど、本当にすっごく楽しかったので本当にありがたく、まあ俺はすごくありがたいです。What time will I stream? The goal is tomorrow in the afternoon, so like 6ish like today is the plan. Sorry, I don't have super detailed because I'm actually doing something tomorrow, but I don't know when it's gonna end. Well, I want to do something tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to submit my first resume for the job, like the part-time job that I actually want to work at. And so it's going to be like draining for me. So maybe I'll use after that to unwind and like kind of talk to you guys, but not sure. If I do though, it'll be an anime talk. So it'll be my anime season review. So congratulate me after it happens. I'm just trying to like use the new year and trying to like gain some confidence so I can at least make some progress, because but thank you, I appreciate it. Don't misconstrue it as not being grateful. I know me, I might just like, thank you. I know me though, like if I get the congratulations now, then I might like chicken out tomorrow. So I also gotta figure out how I'm gonna get there. So yeah, expect 6 p.m. tomorrow, or if I don't stream tomorrow, then like 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. on Saturday, my time. I'll put it up on the thing. Sorry about that. Oh, but you probably want to get to sleep. I'm sorry. I'll announce it hopefully in advance as much as possible. But yeah. I really gotta go. I've been keeping my dad waiting for a long time. So, というわけで、配信終わりたいと思います。本当にすっごく楽しかったんだけど、今、お父さんが待ってるから、配信終わらなくちゃいけないです。他のことは、まあ、X か、なんとかなる。それ以外は、また発表するので、今、お待ちしたいと思います。ごめんなさい。次は、明日か、土曜日か、わかんないんですけど、本当にありがとうございました。というわけで、良いお年を、本当に今年がいい一年でいられますように。はい。それでは、終わりたいと思います。Oh yeah, I have a horrible memory as well. But I'll be in this stream. Thank you so much for watching. But I gotta go. So, yeah, me too. やばい. I'll never end the stream at this point. But yeah, I do as well. But I gotta go. So, thank you for a good stream. I will see you either tomorrow or Saturday. But yeah. それでは、じゃあね、おつきびです。